knows about the grind. Bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again. Holy crap! Got a lot of things to get to on the show. Joaquin, welcome to EST Afternoons. Edmonton Sports Talk, title sponsor of EST is Play Alberta. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. Hit us up on the nasty chat. River Cree inbox 780-218-9999 and slam that thumbs up for us, Joaquin. It's a long weekend has passed. The next one, the kiddos are going back to school. Man, time's flying this year, eh?
Yes, it is, my friend. Yes, it is. I for the first time in a long time, there won't be anyone going to, high school anymore.
Oh, yeah, your kids are done.
Yeah.
College in their...
My son's going to take a course. My daughter is gap yearing it up. But she's got like 8 jobs already. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All dancing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Like it always is. Fun show, Joaquin, man. We got a loaded show today.
I know.
Coming up at 1:20 in August, we said we start the Hall of 4. Today, the Wheel of Fun will select a genre of a movie. And we have to select the Hall of 4 for that genre. Is that cool? We want everybody to play along as well. 1:40, Majeau Knows with Mark Majeau from the MCTV podcast. We'll have some fun there with our good buddy, quickly becoming one of the best segments here on EST Afternoons. 2 o'clock, brand new segment, and it's going to run for a while. It's Mix It Up. Ooh. For Moscatel de Favallos. We're going to have some fun with that. We're going to try some wicked drinks, and we're going to mix it up with a topic, and this is going to come your way every day. We won't be drinking every day, but today we will. A little bit. And then at 2:20, Justin Dunk from 3downnation.com. So much to get to. Elks lose to the Riders. Gina Lewis released by the Redblacks. Is this it for Tre Ford? Is Harrison Frost the guy now in the Hammer? And then, of course, the one and only Screwless Super Parlay, which we hit on Friday, plus 800, baby. Let's go. Hopefully you sprinkled a little bit on it. And if not, I was making the joke on the Hangout. We never hit. So probably a lot of people don't sprinkle on it. But when we do hit, it's a nice little payout. So
makes up for it.
Hopefully you were you put some stuff into that. Nice little bit of chunk change, Joaquin, like the youth like to say it. My computer's frozen right now. Just give me a second.
Hold,
Joaquin, just give me a second.
Okay, sorry.
Nice little payout. Oh, what's coming through? Oh, it's my
Well, I seem to be bad luck whenever the Screw It, Let's Do It part.
Coop! Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Coop! Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Coop! Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Let's go. Joaquin, I must say, buddy, Can I Kick It's always going to be a positive theme.
Oh, yeah?
I saw The Odyssey this weekend.
Okay.
Holy cow, what a movie. It quickly jumped into maybe my top 2, not even my top 3. It was some of the best cinema I've ever watched in my entire life. It was 3 hours. I didn't care. My Lord, was it awesome.
I was shocked. I told you. Like, remember when I've seen it twice already.
Yeah.
The first time, the guy was talking, kicking my seat. I still liked it. And then when I went the second time and actually was able to enjoy it without these jerks behind me, I could not believe how good that show was. And then I came out of there saying, I got to see that again. Like, it is such a good movie.
Oh, my.
It is such a good movie.
I don't even know where to begin, man. Like, it grabs you right away. I mean, like Matt Damon should be up for an Oscar.
Oh, he has to be.
He was freaking fantastic. John Leguizamo, man, my guy. I didn't even know he was in it. That was awesome.
He's great.
Like I don't like it's there's nothing wrong with that movie. Nothing.
There are so many Oscar-worthy performances in that movie, from just a small amount of time to the whole length of it all. Like, how do you not kind of get like sucked into Odysseus's crew? You know, all these guys. It's just, it was so good, man. And the undercurrents, the meanings of it all, the law of Zeus, like all these different things that makes you think and go, my gosh. And the scenes, like everything that was done, no CGI in that movie. And you're just like, how did they do this? Like it just goes to show you, man, when you have the ability to do a movie right and get everything done. Like, I mean, that was no small feat. What was it, 250 million to make? But
I mean,
I like the soundtrack, the music during it, right? Like, it's just, everything about it is perfect.
yeah, there was nothing for me to complain about. Like nothing.
Yeah.
Like it's the perfect movie, man.
And when it gets to the final scenes too, like, just unbelievable. Unbelievable movie.
You know, I was thinking, like, Christopher Nolan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just like, how does your mind work to create that movie? Like, that's where I'm at with this. Like, I'm blown away, man.
But he said in an interview, he's always thought of making this movie, right? And he had an idea of how to do it. And I mean, even to the Trojan horse, where it's sitting on the beach and submerged, like, it's just,
it is. I don't know how many people that listen to us and have watched that view us as well have watched it. But my Lord, like, I don't want to ruin it, but there's a point in the end, Joaquin, when you hear just a little sound.
Yeah.
I almost jumped out of my seat.
Yeah.
Man. It was truly unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Well, you talk about like how movies and film and music are supposed to impact you. That's like a life-changing movie. Oh. Like, I came out of the theater the first time just in awe, jaw dropped. And then watching it even the second time, when I'm still held and wanting to see all these small details that you miss in the first portion watching it, it just catches your ear, catches your eye, and you appreciate it that much more. And learning what went into it and some of the techniques that they made for these visual elements and specific scenes, it's extraordinary to see, like, the amount of work that went in. Not just directing it, but the music that went under it. Like, it was a perfect ensemble of everything. It's like comparing, I don't know, somebody playing a guitar, which can be great. You know, you could watch somebody playing on the street, just strumming their guitar along to a symphony. That's really what it was like. It was a visual symphony.
It was, someone's bringing up the pig scene. Like, unbelievable, man. The Cyclops, oh my Lord, just... what a freaking movie, man. Yeah. Like, if that movie's for the rest of my life, I catch it on AMC when I'm 60, I will not pass it up. Like, that is a must-watch movie.
It's almost like, I haven't seen it in IMAX where I'll have to. You can't, because the tickets are still sold out. But I will see it for a third time, how it is supposed to be seen.
Dr. Dre was in it from Straight Outta Compton. I don't know his real name. Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
Travis Scott was in it.
Travis Scott's in it. I mean, the Patterson guy was awesome.
Oh, hey?
Yeah.
How great is he?
What a movie, man. I can't get over it, man. I've been thinking about it since I finished
And
it.
Sean Avery's in it.
Yep.
I didn't even recognize him, but the second time I watch it, I will pay attention. But, oh, man. Just go watch it, okay?
Yeah, if you like, part of me can't wait till it's kind of available that I can. But you definitely need to be wearing like headphones and stuff.
It is like we watched it like with the reclining chairs.
Yeah.
It was still loud though, but I didn't care, man.
You can't hear it. You probably needed that
loud. But amazing, man. So go check out the Odyssey. You won't regret it. Don't drink a lot of soda or beer. Because you don't want to miss parts. You literally don't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
You don't, because it's that good of a movie. Joaquin, we saw another worthy performance with the weather this weekend here. I'm just glad, the Elks got a nice crowd. Unfortunately, they fell 28-26, 6-2 on the season. But, penalties, definitely an issue. It's the first time I've seen a guy get ejected for an embellishment. Did you think that was embellishment?
The
guy shoves
him,
but not that hard.
Yeah.
Okay. And at that point, I think the refs take it personal. Like, you're trying to show me up, so you're out of here. Mm-hmm. And it was his second one. That's why he got ejected. Red zone issues, I think 2 of 5. Not good enough, Joaquin.
Yeah.
Not good enough. And the run game, man. Maddie said it on the Hangout. In the last 3 games, Joaquin, combined, Javon Leake and Justin Rankin have 90 yards.
It's kind of dried up lately, hey?
90 yards. That's
but is
incredible.
That more of the other team?
Are they figuring them out?
Yeah.
Or is the run game not as, is it just too straightforward up the middle?
Yeah.
Because I brought up the point on the Hangout where a lot of Rankin's runs, Joaquin, that are going for big yardage, and Dusty's losing his head calling it. It's something out of nothing.
I know.
Right? It's not like it's a great block.
No. They did throw it to him to go to the outside one time, and they finally kind of got something out of it. There's not a lot of screen passes or anything like that to Rankin, though.
No. It makes it up.
Why not throw a few screens in there?
Because he's good. He's good one-on-one on the outfield. Right?
Yeah.
He's a good receiver. We all know that. And, just... So I was watching that Ottawa game on Friday, Joaquin. Their red zone was a disaster. Their first and goal at the 3-yard line, they throw a wide receiver screen that goes nowhere. Then they go into the shotgun. Running play goes nowhere. Like, just keep... I love what Saskatchewan did with Tommy Stevens. Just give him the ball.
Oh, my gosh.
Everybody knew he was running. He was getting you 4 or 5 yards. That's exactly what they wanted. They wanted a second and short. It was unreal. But listen, I think we have to, I don't think fans were too disappointed because his team's still 6-2 now. They are going to Montreal. It's going to be an incredibly tough game. But the Elks are game, man. They're one of the best teams.
They've already won there.
They won here against.
Oh, here again.
Yeah. In week 2, I think.
Oh, yeah, that was here. Sorry.
And that team's an absolute wagon. So, of course, you wanted to secure this one. But, Joaquin, that game to me is just 2 really good teams going toe-to-toe. The last 2 games between the Riders and Elks, a difference of 4 points.
And you got to give credit to Reed Wilkins. I'm watching that game, and it's at the end. I go, gosh, Reed Wilkins at the start of this, this set said, I can see a away team winning each of these games, and he was right.
He's a genius.
I know, he's brilliant.
He is an absolute genius. We'll quickly do noticias, and we'll discuss all these noticias throughout the show. They're brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. It doesn't start on game day. It starts before kickoff. Get your single game tickets today and be there for every hit, catch, and touchdown. Lock in your seats at goelks.com/tickets. All right, Baltimore Ravens extend Zay Flowers. He gets a $140 million deal, including $108 guaranteed. That's a 4-year agreement. The Falcons signed All-Pro running back John Robinson to a 3-year contract extension worth up to $75 million. That makes him the highest paid back in NFL history. I was watching a little bit of Bianca Andreescu yesterday. She was up 5-2 in the first set, up 40. Love, and she lost in straight sets. I don't know what else to say about Bianca. I'm a big fan of Bianca Andreescu. I want her to do well, but I just don't think we're ever going to see that again.
How old is she now?
She's mid-20s.
Yeah, I think she might be done.
Well,
I think she's older than that.
But it's interesting because she doesn't play a lot of tennis.
Well,
she's 26.
Okay.
Like U.S. Open, baby. That's the last one. Yeah, I don't know.
Sucks.
Does suck.
She was so fun to watch at the height of her powers too.
Yeah.
That those 2 years where she was one of the, probably top 5 best players in the world.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
Yeah, that U.S. Open run was awesome. Gosh, that was great.
It was great to see. And you wanted to see her back there, but
Well, you just want to see. That's one sport that I think as Canadians, we want dominance for at least a good 4 to 6 years of someone being in the top 5 consistently, playing in Grand Slams, maybe winning a few. I'm not saying Roger Federer it up and stuff, but just someone that's always there.
But she's the only Canadian to ever win a major. So she'll always have that. But like, talk about the fall off after. And a lot of it with injury.
Oh, but even before, before she got to winning the U.S. Open, she was injured all the time before that too.
Yeah.
I mean, tennis is a hard game on your body.
It is. Gina Lewis released by the REDBLACKS over the weekend. 33 years old, makes a ton of money at not getting the production. I understand it. I don't think he'll be out of work for a long time. No, I think someone will scoop him up at a good price. And he can help a team as your 3rd, 4th receiver because he's not a top 2 anymore.
Yeah.
Let's just call it how it is.
But does he disrupt the
He
room?
might, yeah. Mm-hmm. Jays were active over the weekend, of course, with the deadline out. This one broke me, Gosman.
Yeah.
He's out. Dalton Varsho.
That sucked when we saw him come out and hugging his old team. That was brutal.
And Hoffman out as well. Mako out. And then their second prospect, Arjun Nimala Jr., that some people are losing their absolute mind. They went kind of with the hybrid here. They added some pieces, but they also got rid of some pieces.
Yeah.
And it's not a full rebuild. It's not a full sell because they brought in Jose Soriano, Spencer Arrighetti, and Josh Smith, 2 pitchers. Soriano's really good numbers. And then the big one was Skubal from the Tigers to the Dodgers.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lockout in MLB because
you have to at this point, don't you?
Ridiculous.
You have to even the playing field a
Yeah.
little bit. I mean, it makes everyone more competitive at the end of the day.
Like the Dodgers don't need them.
No.
Just being honest. Yeah, Soriano's 9-6 this year with the Angels. Not a very good team. He's got, let's see here. I'm just looking. ERA 3.29. So he's going to help this team. And you throw him in with Savage and Cease.
Yeah.
That's not bad. So kind of like a hybrid trade deadline for the Blue Jays, not completely selling off, still adding some pieces. And I think that's why some people are confused is like, what are you doing? But a lot of prospects to exchanging teams when it comes to the Blue Jays trade. But the big one was Skubal to the Dodgers, and man, that's unbelievable, Joaquin.
I forget the actual number, but I was reading about they have an extraordinary amount of money deferred till later, right? Like so many they're paying some of their guys.
I think Otani's that.
Yeah.
Okay, Joaquin, we're going to start the Hall of 4.
Okay.
Today's theme is, if you can get the camera up there. Not yet, though, Coop. I just want to see it. Yeah, if you can see it. Let's see if it looks. Yeah. Today's going to be movie genres. We have comedy, action, sports movies, horror, sequels, Disney, rom-coms, Christmas movies.
I love it.
We're going to spin the wheel in the next segment. We're going to do the Hall of 4 for whatever genre it lands on. Let's roll it. And here we go. Oh, I like that. Ooh, Christmas movies.
Ooh.
The top 4.
Wow.
I thought it was Christmas in July, not Christmas in August.
Boy.
All right.
I did not want that one, but it's in there. All right, Coop, you can switch it back to us. So we'll be ranking the Hall of 4. Of course, we want you to chime in on the River Cree inbox, which is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino, 780-218-9999. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where the entire menu is 50% off, available 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. It's Joaquin, it's Hernan, it's Coop. We want to hear from you. Up next, Hall of 4, it's movie genres, Christmas movies, the best of all time. We'll build it, so don't go anywhere. We're back after a quick break. Here's Coop, Sports Update.
Miami, longtime Dolphins president and CEO Tom Garfinkel is stepping down from his role to become the vice president chairman of the Dolphins after 13 seasons at the helm. Daniel Silman, son-in-law of the team owner Stephen Ross, will oversee football operations moving forward. In other news, two-time Pro Bowler Zay Flowers has signed a 4-year extension in Baltimore, becoming the 4th highest paid receiver in the NFL. Elsewhere, the Jays and Astros lock horn for Game 2 of their series. Toronto took the opener by a score of 3-1 yesterday. And today's first pitch goes just after 6 o'clock. Trey Savage on the bump for Toronto. Hayden Wesneski up for Houston. To the West Coast League, the Riverhawks are gunning for a playoff spot. Just 2 games left in the regular season, both against the Bells in Bellingham. First pitch just after 7:30 with EST's audio streams joining the game in progress after the VIP Golf Show replay. In Edmonton, Canada, Slovakia hit the ice at 5 o'clock in the Hlinka Gretzky Cup. Right now, Germany and Czechia are underway, nearing the midway point of the first period. It's 1-0 for Czechia. This sports update is brought to you by the Capital Care Foundation. Enjoy an unforgettable dining experience right on the turf at Commonwealth Stadium. The Feast on the Field, August 19th, helps raise funds for programs, equipment, and enhancements for those across Capital Care communities. Buy your tickets now at capitalcarefoundation.net. The Hall of Four up next here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubusch, keeping you up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Marshall Ferguson, CFL on TSN.
I mean, heck, guys, I was covering the Philpott Bowl last week. During the pregame introductions, they're like, number 85, Jalen Philpott, and the crowd popped. Like, with my headset on, and I took my headset off, I'm like, oh my God, did they just actually, like, lose their minds in a pregame introduction? That never happens in the CFL. So, homegrown heroes, to me, the Alouettes have probably got 2 of the top 5 when it comes to Tyson and Davis Alexander right now. It's just the reality.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings, 6 to 9, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Kickoff is coming. Are you in? August 15th. Elks, Argos at Play Alberta Field at Commonwealth Stadium. It's Family Day presented by Goodwill Industries of Alberta. Youth 17 and under get in free for an early afternoon contest. Conditions apply. Plus, come experience a surprise halftime that will be sure to pop. Every catch, every tackle, every touchdown. The best way to experience it is being there when it happens. Edmonton Elks. Our city, our year. Tickets and info at goelks.com/tickets.
I know I've been crowding you lately. I want to give you your space.
Who are you talking to?
Our basement.
Need extra space at home? Get it back with Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
River Cree Resort and Casino and CFCW present All Shook Up, an afternoon tribute with the King, featuring 3 of the world's best Elvis tribute artists. August 16th in the venue. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
Somewhere, someone is sitting on a patio that is literally part of the parking lot. They're hot, uncomfortable, and bored. Do not be that person. The Canadian Brewhouse has a rooftop, real turf, misters, fire tables, patio games, big screens, and 0 reason to be bored. This summer, your standards are higher than a parking lot, and you know it. The Canadian Brewhouse, Canada's best patios.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin, Gage, Hernan Salas live from the William Huff Studios. Zach Kubusch producing the show portion of this hour, brought to you by the Canadian Brewhouse. Wait for a good time. Started early at the CBH. Happy hour runs Monday to Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m. with deals starting at $3.99. Your coach can't compete. The Canadian Brewhouse. So last year we did Faces of the Franchise for all the NHL clubs. This summer, we're just going to go all over the place. Hall of Four. It can be any topic. So if you have suggestions, send them in. Today, we did movie genres. It landed on Christmas freaking movies. Joaquin, it's probably going to lead to a lot of debate.
Oh, yes.
A lot of controversy. I think the 3 of us each make a pick. Well, we can debate them. Like, we might agree on the same one. And then we'll see what the Nazis say as well.
Okay.
All right. So the Hall of Four Christmas movies. Should we just start with the owner of EST's favorite, National Lampoon's Christmas?
Why not?
Do you think that's deserving of being in the top four?
Easily.
Easily?
Easy.
Okay.
I can see why. I'm not going to argue against it. I love that movie. Every time I watch it, it's always a good chuckle. You know, Christmas has a different sense, but for a good movie, that's a great movie. Like classic. Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes doesn't even have it in their top 30 right now.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Well, I'm looking at IMDb movies. They have a few different ones too.
Let's go to IMDb.
I watch it every Christmas. I make an effort to, not even an effort. I kind of look forward to watching it at Christmas time. You know,
that's one of those.
And seeing Clark, the lights from going to get the tree. Like, come on.
Some of the best quotes from that movie too. I mean, there's bits that almost everybody might get, right? And the characters are unbelievably funny. Like it's a great movie.
It's funny because a couple of the Nazis have sent in their lists, and only one of them has Christmas Vacation on it.
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
I didn't think of that one.
Okay, so the three of us all agree.
Yeah, yes. I'll put it in there. Just to be in Dusty's good books after the Dill fiasco.
Okay, Joaquin, throw a movie out there that you think should be in there. We can discuss.
I'm basically basing this on the movies that I watch every holiday season.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to go with Home Alone.
Has to be. It's a staple.
Yeah.
Home Alone 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, the classic. The original.
The original.
Kevin McAllister gets left at home. I think we all know the story.
Everyone wanted
the
to be
bandits.
The
Wet Bandits, and it's Christmas time. And little Kevin McAllister works his way of avoiding the thieves.
Yeah.
The thieves. Yeah.
That's a fun one, man. All the whole family can get behind it too. That one's ranked second on IMDb. The one that came to mind though, that Maddie told me a couple years ago, It's a Wonderful Life. 1946, that one came out. That one makes me cry. I watched it first time. I shed a tear.
I'll be honest. I've never watched it.
Which one?
It's a Wonderful Life.
No, I've never watched it.
Like,
either.
I know of it, of course, but
I've never watched it.
Well, let's see what some of the nasties are saying. Big Uke says Christmas Vacation. Oh, Big Uke had it. Jim Carrey's The Grinch. Home Alone 2, Christmas with the Cranks. Mex Pazuzu says The Muppet Christmas Carol. Home Alone, Love Actually, Nightmare Before Christmas. Vincenzo says How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Jack Frost, Home Alone, and Night Before Christmas with Seth Rogen.
That one, The Night Before, that one is a funny movie.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to throw one out there. Maybe you guys don't want it on the list.
Okay.
A Christmas Story with Ralphie.
That's what I was thinking. That's a classic.
You've never watched it?
Really?
No.
Oh, man. The scene where I forget, buddy.
IMDb has it at 7.
Yeah,
really?
it's deserving.
Okay, we can leave that off to the side for now.
Okay. How about Gage? I know you would have watched this as well because your son probably watched it every year growing up. The Polar Express.
Yeah, that was going to be another one on my list.
That would be on my list too.
Is solid, great show, kind of spooky. I remember because when I first watched it with my son, he was curled up pretty close next to me with. Because there's some parts and it kind of looks real but not real. It's cartoony, but the hobo that's like on top of the Polar Express, he's a little freaky. So
he can be.
Let's put that one to the side and we'll decide. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
The claymation one.
Yeah,
I mean that's a solid one.
Everybody's watched that.
I don't know.
That's one that never drove me as a kid. It was always Charlie Brown Christmas. That was the one. I just love the Peanuts.
Any love for Bad Santa, Elf?
Hilarious movies.
I mean, my last one was going to be Elf.
Yeah.
Like that's those 4 are always watched.
Yeah, that one's almost a no-brainer.
And you can't go wrong with Elf at Christmas time.
No,
buddy.
Come on, buddy.
I've never watched Elf.
Really?
You haven't watched Elf? Really? That's weird.
Okay, this is the we have 2 locked in: National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and Home Alone.
Okay.
Die Hard. Because IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes have it, and they have it at number 3.
Technically a Christmas movie.
I think it's a Christmas movie, but a lot of people don't. So there's just too much controversy over it.
It's based during Christmas, but it's not a Christmas movie.
And I think Die Hard 2 is more of a Christmas movie. because there's snow outside. There's there's a Christmas tree in Die Hard, but they're in it's during an airport. It's during the holiday season where everyone's trapped and can't travel, so everyone can resonate with that and it's on its own, just in Die Hard 2. But no, I'm gonna vote to keep the Die Hards away from this.
I agree. Max Pazuzu says, I'll argue Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but not for the Hall of Four.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the essence of Christmas.
Okay.
And I know
we
Reed
agree
gets
it's a
fired up over
Christmas
this.
movie, but it's just not a top 4.
I'll go with that.
Yeah. Well, Edward Scissorhands was one on the list too. It was further down on the IMDb best Christmas movies list. That's not really.
I get
a
it
Christmas
too,
movie.
but I don't get. I
don't
don't
get
know.
No.
Yeah.
What's the one with Tim Allen?
Christmas with the Cranks.
Or
the Santa Claus, I guess.
Santa Claus. So we got decisions to make, boys.
Do you guys think Gremlins is a Christmas movie? It's set during Christmas time. There's snow on the ground.
I can't remember Gremlins. I
love Gremlins. Little Muggle Eyes, Gizmo, but I haven't watched that since I was in my teens, I think. So
Fair,
okay. So for the final 4, how about we do this? Polar Express.
Okay.
Elf. What was the other one?
Christmas.
Christmas Story.
Christmas Vacation. Or what? These are off to the side?
No, we got to pick 2 from these. Christmas Story. What was the other one? Rudolph.
Mm-hmm.
Could we put Charlie Brown's Christmas up there? It's too short.
Well, it's not going to win, so.
Oh, well, okay.
I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that one's unreal, boys.
Do you guys want to throw in It's a Wonderful Life? I'll be honest, I never watched it, so I don't
I got to make an effort to watch these ones that I've never watched.
Good.
Would the Santa Claus be in
The Santa Claus, the first one, is really good.
See, I haven't seen those. Scrooged?
I mean, I would throw A Christmas Carol in there where Johnny Depp is playing Ebenezer Scrooge coming up.
Oh, the specific film.
So this, I would, yeah. I don't know how you don't have Ebenezer in there.
Sure.
That's just an all-time Christmas story.
Carol.
Yeah, you could, throw any of the movies. I know some of them are better than others, but Christmas Carol, if you have it as the franchise, it's got to be in there.
Okay.
This is a lot tougher than I thought.
Home Alone, National Lampoon's Christmas are locked in.
Yeah.
We need 2 more. It's Christmas Carol, Polar Express, Elf, Christmas Story, Rudolph, the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and the Santa Claus. How do we decide this, boys?
Well, I think Elf and Christmas Carol stand above the rest.
Yeah, I'd have to go with Coob on this one.
Right?
Really?
Those are the 2 that...
Those are the 2 that I would put.
Oh.
I would have Christmas Vacation, Elf, Home Alone, and A Christmas Carol. Those are my...
Yeah.
Christmas Carol for sure.
Yeah.
And what was the 4th one? Elf.
Yeah.
So Elf over Christmas Story, The Santa Claus, Rudolph, and Polar Express.
Mm-hmm.
Are we okay with that, Nasties?
I think as an overall group, like if you take a general audience, everyone would probably say that they like that movie. I met a few, or those movies. I met a few people that say that they don't care about Elf, but overall, those are, looked at as some of the best, if not the best Christmas movies.
Yeah, these are the OGs of Christmas movies, I think.
I can't believe you've never seen A Christmas Story.
No.
That one's an OG. It's
hilarious.
like The Outsiders. When you were talking about Odyssey, by the way, you said it was like almost your favorite movie. Is The Outsiders the only one that's better?
A very hairy and Kumar
Christmas. Funny, but I don't think you can do it.
Isn't there a Trailer Park Boys Christmas too?
Oh, that's a good one.
And
Remember,
then
that Christmas special and Leahy falls on the fridge.
I watched. There's the Marky Mark and Will Ferrell, the Daddy's Home Christmas with Mel Gibson. It's hilarious, but I don't think it cracks it. I think we're good, man.
Yeah.
Unless you're not okay with it.
No, I'm just reading text. I can't believe the 2 old guys haven't watched It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah,
I guess.
Is that the one that they say every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Project Dumplings. Why are we talking about Christmas movies in August? The way the wheel landed, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do about it, man.
Just like shopping now for Christmas presents. We're getting it done early.
Yeah.
Well, the
probably
Halloween
deals.
stuff's already out, bro.
Come on.
Is
Yeah.
it?
In some stores, yeah.
Actually, I went to IKEA the other day and they had fall stuff out. I was like, ugh.
Ooh. I saw a yellow leaf the other day. It was saddening.
Max Bezuzu says, Love Actually needs to be talked about more. I love that movie.
It's good too.
Yeah.
You know.
But it shouldn't be a top 4 Christmas
Yeah.
movie. All right, I think we did it. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Home Alone, Christmas Carol, and Elf.
I think if you told someone you have to watch these at Christmas time, they would be okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
One of them I haven't watched, which is Elf, which I probably should.
You'll laugh.
Yeah, it's a good.
You'll think it's great.
And how about this? Last time one of our Nazis, Calvin, hooked us up with the Screw Let's Do It song. If any of our Nazis are good with the AI music stuff, can you get us like a hip hop song with the Hall of 4? Like something really quick. Doom, 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 EST afternoons. Hall of 4. What will it be today?
I don't think we need one. Just clip that.
I'm on it.
Between this and drafts and the disrespect It's a Wonderful Life gets on EST is embarrassing for me.
You know what? Awanik, you were raving about Succession. I have beef with Succession.
Oh, let me hear it, bro.
I wasn't impressed
With the ending?
I thought it was awful. It dragged on. It just was a carousel of he's gonna do this, and then the end was completely anticlimactic, and it was dumb. It was absolutely dumb. It was a waste of time. That whole 4th season, a complete waste of time. And I was too far into it. And I had to see what happened. I mean, I could have just watched the last episode.
You're not wrong. A lot of dragging on, especially in the last season. But I do like the way it ended.
Well, it ended the way, I think, after watching it, spoiler alert, Logan Roy got he recognized what needed to be done, right? And at the end of it all, that was kind of his wishes.
Yeah.
Essentially, right? But
Maddie says it just swept all the awards and was widely praised for it.
Yeah, it was terrible, Maddie. You can't tell me that didn't. It was just everyone kept the same story over and over and over. This guy's mad, then this guy's not in favor, then he's lifted back up, then he's gonna do it. Then it's just come on.
Okay. What happened with the draft? Did someone not draft The Wonderful Life for Christmas movies? I think that's he's calling all of us uncultured now. Maddie's on a heater.
Jeez.
Well,
I agree with
yeah.
Maddie, not in the uncultured, but that you guys should watch It's a Wonderful Life.
No, that's
I know that's a good point. I've never wanted to watch it, but gosh, God, that Succession was terrible.
The Afternoon Inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their happy hour, 525 drinks, all beers, select premium well highballs, and select premium wine. You can get it Sunday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. on a 525 happy hour deal. Make sure to check out the River Cree Resort and Casino. Up next, oh baby, this segment's we're gonna get Mark's thoughts on Succession. Maybe.
All right.
And he has a wicked question for us too. That's going to create a lot of conversation. Majeau Knows with Mark Majeau from the MCTV podcast on the other side of the break. Don't go anywhere.
From Miami, longtime Dolphins president and CEO Tom Garfinkel is stepping down from his role to become the vice chairman of the Dolphins after 13 seasons at the helm. Daniel Silman, son-in-law of team owner Stephen Ross, will oversee football operations moving forward. In other news, two-time Pro Bowler Zay Flowers has signed a 4-year extension in Baltimore, becoming the 4th highest-paid receiver in the NFL. Elsewhere, the Jays and Astros lock horns for Game 2. They're set. Toronto took the opener by a score of 3-1 today's first pitch, just after 6, with Trey Savage on the mound for Toronto. It's Hayden Wesneski up for Houston. To the West Coast League, the Riverhawks are gunning for a playoff spot. Just 2 games left in their regular season, both against the Bells. First pitch tonight, just after 7:30, with EST's audio streams joining the game in progress following the VIP Golf Show replay. And from Edmonton, Canada, Slovakia hit the ice at 5 o'clock in the Hlinka Gretzky Cup. Right now, it's Germany and Czechia underway, nearing the end of the first period. Czechia with a 3-0 lead. Majeau Knows up next here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubusch, keeping you up to date.
The EST Hangout.
I know that you're saying it's winning, that you need a winning culture. You need a head coach that needs to be the guy. And this head coach probably cheered more than the players did after they kicked that field goal. Running around, headset off, all this stuff. Like, you see coaches like that in the NFL, and you're like, I want to play for that coach right now. Everybody in that locker room wants to play for that coach.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Ready to raise the stakes? At Play Alberta, bigger bets and buy-ins are now available for nearly all live dealer games. From blackjack to baccarat, your favorite tables are waiting to deal you in. Whether you're kicking back at home or looking for some fun on the go, now's your chance to enhance your Play Alberta experience with new elevated stakes. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense. At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. It's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences. Plus, all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom. And from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin, Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubusch. Almost forgot our names there, Joaquin. We just did our Hall of 4 for Christmas movies. That's where the wheel landed, okay? Stop giving us heck for picking a Christmas movie. We landed on Christmas Vacation, Home Alone, Christmas Carol, and Elf, top 4. A lot of people don't... actually, it's not a bad list. I mean, Joaquin, what else can we do? I mean, there's not much else we can...
I think it's good.
Okay. Perfect. All right, let's get to, hit us on Nasty Chat, River Korean Box, 780-218-9999. Slam that thumbs up for us. Let's get to Majeau Knows with Mark Majeau from the MCTV podcast. Mark, my friend, how you doing today?
Gentlemen, I'm doing excellent. How are you guys?
I just watched The Odyssey yesterday, and I'm still on cloud 9.
Still reeling from it? That's pretty epic, isn't it?
I don't think I'll ever recover, my friend. Every other movie now is going to be like, it's not The Odyssey.
Now, the question is, Did you last all 3 hours, or did you need a bathroom break?
Nope, all 3 hours. No soda, no beer, just popcorn, dry mouth.
Done, man.
I lasted 6. I did both. No,
You've done the double dip. Wow, it's impressive.
Yeah, 6 hours, no urination.
Good for you guys. It's
Mark,
impressive.
if you had to pick one Christmas movie for the Hall of 4, which one would it be for you?
Yeah, I heard the last segment. It's not the flashiest answer. It's got to be Christmas Vacation. I think that has the highest like rewatchability. You can watch that with your family. It's on cable a ton. I think that's just kind of the go-to Christmas movie at this point. I could tell that Rip City Step was not in this conversation today because there was no reference of Batman Returns. He like loves Batman Returns. I'm a little surprised about that one. Also, no love. I know this movie isn't the greatest ever, but Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah.
It's awful, don't get me wrong, but it's one of those movies my friends and I try to squeeze in every other Christmas.
Mark, I watched a very terrible movie yesterday, but I knew it was going to be awful. Have you seen the Jack Black and Paul Rudd Anaconda movie?
I saw it on the movie channels the other day when I was surfing. I'm like, you know what? I'm not ready for it yet. I've heard a lot of what you have said about it. I was wondering how bad it could be with those two guys in it. I figured it would be good for something, but from what I gather, this is not going to be sweeping the Oscars anytime soon.
I went in with the perfect mindset for this movie, I think, because I knew it was just going to be hokey and ridiculous, and it met every category. Like there's one scene that is it's really funny, but to me, I looked at my wife and she was like, this look of that look of disgust in your significant other's face when you're doing something that she couldn't believe I was laughing. Like it was bugging her that I was laughing at this.
I saw a pretty good movie over the week called Crime 101.
Okay.
With Halle Berry and
I watched that. That's okay.
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I like
thieves.
that.
Yeah. I'll let you roll it because you're watching, and a lot of people want to get Mark's how many stars for Spider-Man, but I know you're watching it tonight, so I'll let you lead this question.
Okay.
So, Mark, we Dusty and I on Two Guys and a Goalie. I went through and ranked my current Spider-Man, but this is without seeing the new one, obviously. And you're looking at all the I went to the Spider-Verse and just the Maguires, the Garfields, and the Hollands.
Yep.
And after seeing Spider-Man, where does it land amongst all the other Spider-Man movies for you?
Yeah, if we're going way back to 2002 for including all of these, it's 1 or 2 for me.
Wow.
I really, really love this movie. And the one it's battling with is Spider-Man 2, the one with Dr. Octopus.
Yeah.
I feel like that is one of the best comic book movies ever made. And I feel like this one, the new one that just hits theaters, it's good enough to stand on its own as a Spider-Man movie. And it still does some of that MCU stuff where they're kind of planting seeds moving forward. But that's not the crux of the movie. This movie doesn't have the weight of the entire franchise on it. It just tells a really good Spider-Man story. I think good comic book movies feel like you're reading a comic book. And this one at times truly feels like you're flipping the pages of an old school Steve Ditko, Stan Lee Spider-Man story. Some really good performances. The first 40 minutes of this movie, I actually went to see it with Reed, who's on after you guys. And we kind of looked at each other after that first 45 minutes, like, oh, this might be one of the greatest movies ever. It's a really difficult pace to maintain. But honestly, guys, it's awesome. I gave it 4.5 stars out of 5. No notes for me. I thought it was spectacular.
Holy, I'm excited now, Mark. I had high hopes for it just from the trailers itself and seeing, the evolution of Spider-Man. But man, now I'm really looking forward. My boy and I, we got tickets for the 9:15, so I'll probably have to have a nap. But other than that, I can't wait. Thanks, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
And I think the thing that I really appreciate, as I said, is it doesn't have to. It's not trying to set up the next 9 movies. While there's parts of that absolutely does do that. You're just in for that 2 hour and 25 minute story that you're kind of in for, and it helps if you've quote unquote done your homework. But they tell you everything that you need to know. They tell you who this character is, why they're important, why they're in the movie, all that kind of stuff. Some incredible action sequences. some really cool homages to classic Spider-Man covers as well that I know like a bunch of dorks in the theater were really, really excited to see. And just this is Tom Holland's the first Spider-Man to get a fourth crack at it. Tobey Maguire never got 4. Andrew Garfield never even got a third one. And I've liked all the Holland movies, but I think this one, I think it's the best one so far.
Wow.
Sorry, you said Holland's done how many of these already?
This is his 4th.
He's popped up in other movies, but this is his 4th Spider-Man where he is the lead star.
The first one he popped up in was Civil War, which was the Captain America.
Correct.
Which one is that? The 3rd one, I guess it would be.
Yeah, Captain America.
So
3.
he pops up in there, and then he gets his own in Homecoming, and then Far From Home, and then No Way Home, and now this one.
Job well done, Gage. Your good memory, man. You get a gold star.
Useless information, tons of it, buddy.
Mark Majeau from the MCTV podcast joining us here for Majeau Knows. Just because we were talking about if we went to break, have you watched Succession?
I have.
So I really liked it. I liked the way it ended. Gager hated the last season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. What your thoughts on that show? That was wildly popular, won a ton of awards, but just your overall thoughts.
Yeah. I didn't despise the last season, but I heard Joaquin say he could have just watched the last episode and probably gotten the gist of it. I kind of see where he's coming from with all of that. Season 4 did give and we're going to spoil it, so sorry if anyone is still on the fence, but like the episode where Logan passes away, that's like one of the best episodes of TV that I think I've ever seen. The sheer panic in the family when they're trying to just figure everything out. I think we all kind of assumed something like that was going to happen in that 4th season, but that episode alone, I think, makes the 4th season worth watching. It's really hard to make a show where you don't like any single character. Like, is there any character on that show that's good that you want to go have a beer with?
No.
Probably not. Maybe Logan's brother that lives up in Montreal that cousin Greg had to go try. Like, maybe he's the only one. But it is hard to devote that much time to just a bunch of jerks. It almost felt like there was still more to come. Like the way it kind of ends, you're still waiting for a little bit more, and maybe they will come back with a movie or one more season down the road. But yeah, it was. The question I'm going to ask you guys later kind of leads into this, but you probably could have wrapped it up after season 3. Maybe could even wrapped it up right after season 2. But I don't think it was the greatest season ever made. But I'll push back on Joaquin saying that it was a bad season.
And it's interesting that you say it's one of the best episodes that you'll watch in TV. And I always go back to. Because I love that, like when you're just watching a show and you're like, man, that's one of the best episodes I've ever seen on TV. For me, it was Breaking Bad when the brother-in-law is gonna get killed out in the desert.
Oh yeah,
like that scene to me, that episode to me. Sorry for ruining shows for you. Like that is like the height of my TV watching there. Like that, you couldn't beat that.
We should rename the segment "Spoilers," where we spoil old TV shows. But like, I think a lot of these classics, they do have episodes like that. Like, I don't know if any of you guys are big Sopranos fans, but it's a episode late in the run, but long-term parking, where the fate of Adriana gets revealed.
Yeah.
Like, that's one I still think about all the time. I think both you guys are Game of Thrones guys. I'm not a Thrones guy, but I know there's a handful of Thrones episodes. Yeah. Joaquin, you're a Thrones guy, right?
Oh yeah.
I know there's a few episodes that everyone says like it's the top of the top, and Hernan said Breaking Bad. There's a couple Better Call Saul episodes too that I just sit back and think like, holy crap, we are watching like history happen right now. So every once in a while, these shows find a way to elevate and just deliver 44 minutes that if you go back, you don't have to go back and rewatch the entire series, but you can certainly just pop in these episodes from time to time and just say, holy crap, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, I look back at the when Logan passes, I thought he was faking. Like they were doing this just to mess with the family and to see what they would do. And I'm waiting. Okay, well maybe he is actually gone. So I was
and it was so surprising too. Like it was the weird. Last word you see, he's like jumping on the plane, and then the intro hits, and then that's the last you ever see or hear of him. So it was very surprising.
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. But Mark, you have a great question for us in honor of a big day tomorrow for all of us Ted Lasso fans.
Ted Lasso returns season 4 on Apple TV Plus. And the first time you guys had me on, I think we kind of started talking about Ted, and I wasn't overly excited about this season. I'm sure when it pops up in my Apple TV, I'll be a little more excited to fire it up. But what is something that should have quit while they were ahead? Whether it's a TV series, a film series, you can even say a band. There's a few examples that I'll go to. I put this out on our MCTV Instagram a couple weeks ago, and actually Big Uke had a perfect answer. I'll start it off with his. He said, I don't think many people would be upset if Indiana Jones wrapped up after The Last Crusade.
Yeah.
Oh,
as these last two movies weren't really the most spectacular. I have a couple others, but what do you guys think? Is there any TV series or film series that should have just quit while they were ahead?
Well, I have a bunch. Some are sitcoms, though. I don't know if that counts.
No, that's fair. No, that's fair.
Like for me, Billions, I think ran a little too long. That should have ended a lot sooner. I thought, and when you have to bring in another actor to kind of do the lead role, that's where I kind of lose it. You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's fair.
I was a big 2.5 Men guy back in the day. When you killed off Charlie Sheen, that it should have ended there because the rest was Ashton Kutcher was absolutely awful.
And it was like two seasons too, right?
Yeah,
like it was a longer, yeah.
It was bad as well. But those two stood out for me. I like Shameless. I think it's a show you can have on while you're doing work, and it's funny and it's sad. It's got a little bit. But again, I thought it ran way too long. When you're losing people that were the original cast members, it's like, okay, let's wrap this up. Because Fiona's the girl. Once she left, the show completely fell off.
Yeah, once you take out the main character of the show, to your original point, that's kind of the heartbeat of a lot of those shows. So that should almost be like signed into contracts where, like, if the lead leaves, this show should no longer go on. Because you're right. It feels like it's on life support.
This will be unpopular, but this is because of the way another series molded my vision of what it can be and maybe what it should be. But actually, I do think, and maybe they're doing it, but I heard that they're going to come back with Rey again in Star Wars. And I think it should be done.
They are, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah,
that whole arc should be done. And after watching Andor and seeing what Star Wars could be with the espionage and spy thriller stuff, Star Wars is one where, okay, enough with Skywalker. Okay, we've had enough Luke and Darth and Yoda. Let's look at something else in that realm. Is where I kind of, for the big one for me, right? And of course,
it's a big universe, man.
Yeah,
it's a huge universe. There's lots of stories to tell. It always cracks me up. I remember when the last Star Wars or the last Skywalker movie came out, episode 9, and a lot of the chatter was like, oh, they're never going to bring these characters back. And I've learned to never say never in these universes. Even all the actors were like, no, we're never going to come back. And then, that Brinks truck backs up to your house and you say, maybe I do want another beach house, or maybe I do want this or that. So I always find it funny that people they get too ahead of themselves. We can never say never when it comes to some of these projects.
Some people saying
for me. Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's just some people saying Community went too long. The Walking Dead.
That's the other one for me.
Yeah.
There's two. Yeah. Like, end it. Like I saw a thing for like 3 spinoffs of it already.
Yeah, they're still going strong.
They're still going.
And someone said Rocky. Boo you. Okay, Rocky 5 sucked, but I love Rocky. Yeah, because Rocky 4 is still one of the best Rockies.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what? And for Rocky Balboa isn't the best movie ever, but it's better than Rocky 5.
Yes.
And all that led to Creed, and I think Creed is one of the best movies of the 21st century. So that's fair. Sometimes you got to take some bumps before you get over that hill.
And I you know what, Majeau, I don't want to spoil it because Gage are still watching season 5 of The Bear. I think The Bear was perfect. I thought they couldn't go anymore. Like, you got your point across. It's, you know what I mean? Like, because the first 2 seasons were awesome.
Yeah.
I thought the third season fell a bit. 4 was a bit better, but then 5 really picked up again. And I thought it was just 5 seasons was just enough for that show.
And the last 2 episodes, especially of season 5, I think were just really, really good TV. So I'm excited to chat about that when we are ready to chat, because I do have some thoughts on season 5.
Didn't I tell you there's one episode that's like one of the best episodes I've ever watched? Yeah, it was really
good. There's another one that I looked at, and this is one that when I was first going over to Europe to play hockey, there was no streaming services at that point. You had to buy episodes of things, but it was always a mad scramble to get DVDs of seasons. And the one series that started so great, the OC, It was great. But then it just started repeating itself again with the same storylines over and over and over again. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So end it. Just go out on a high note, right? You should go out just like a comedian, right? you want the audience wanting more, not wanting less.
But this is what I like, because now VR says Community needed 6 seasons and a movie.
Yes. And TV has changed so much too, to your point, Joaquin. If the OC came out now, it would be 10 episodes per season rather than 22.
Yeah,
right? Like it's, you think about a lot of shows from the 80s and 90s. Like I'm a big Star Trek fan. There's like 140 episodes of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Like that's a lot of Star Trek.
Yeah.
Are we really giving our best if we're doing 22-hour episodes per season?
I think it was perfect, though. I love every episode.
That's fair. Yeah, it is
what do you got,
cool
Mark?
universe.
What's your list look like?
3 that jumped out to me is I just love the original Jurassic Park more than anything, and I feel like while there's still another book, The Lost World kind of lost the plot, and they kind of lost me. Anytime I see a new Jurassic Park, it just makes me want to go watch the original one. Maybe going out of left field here, but Terminator 1 and 2 are phenomenal movies, especially Terminator 2. T2 is one of like the best action movies, and they just keep cranking out these average fluff, whatever movies that they're still trying to stretch this idea out, and we're in reality kind of peaked with T2. And then for a sitcom, Hernan, I know you had a bunch, but I love The Office. It is one of my favorite series of all time. Michael Scott's last episode should have been the last episode for that entire series. Season 9, they kind of brought a couple things back and ended on a high note, but season 8 of The Office is no good, and the first 80% of season 9 is no good. So The Office, to our point, once the star agrees to leave, that's kind of the heartbeat of the show, and it's really hard to keep it going after that. So Jurassic Park, Terminator, and The Office are the ones that jump out for me.
Well, I'll leave one that after the first one, all was good. It was Fast and the Furious. Holy
that's another one too. Yeah.
That movie was great.
Yeah, but it's like that joke. It's Peter Griffin with the hurt knee, because there is a couple, and then you're like, ugh. But then The Rock comes back in. It gets a little better, and then once Momoa gets in there, it's like, oh gosh, you really Momoa puts the nail in any coffin. But it'd be interesting with what series shouldn't have been a trilogy, like you mentioned Terminator, which is perfect. What a scene to end it on with the thumbs up, right?
Yeah,
and that's it. You're done. And then funny, I saw a thing of Sarah Connor trying to blow up AI centers, and we're in that realm right now. So, but I thought that Aliens also should have been just two. Like the first movie was excellent, horror, scary, and the second one was just fantastic, and then it should have been done.
Yeah, the top 3. That's fair. The top 3 they said is Overstaying Their Welcome was How I Met Your Mother, Scrubs, and Dexter.
Ooh, Dexter was a
So.
Yeah, I heard Dexter was a really rough hang near the end. I got through the first few seasons, I loved it, but then almost you just hear the chatter. I'm like, do I really have another 48 hours in my life to invest to these episodes, or should I just get out now while the getting's good?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. But Majeau, it's always a great time talking movies and TV shows with you. We'll get you back next Tuesday as well. And Odyssey, man, like what else can we say? It's fantastic.
Where does it land for you, Mark, the Odyssey, in your realm of best ever?
Certainly one of the best movies of 2026. Certainly near the top of any movie Christopher Nolan has made. I haven't really had the long-term discussion about it yet, but I know a movie's good for me, so if I'm thinking about going back to theaters to see it. I don't really do that anymore, but I'm thinking about doing it for both the Odyssey and for Spider-Man. So I used to be an in-theater guy kind of 2 or 3 times. It's changed the older I've gotten, but there's still things from the Odyssey that I'm thinking about and want to see on the big screen again. So it's up there, and I think right now, I don't think anything's going to dethrone it for 2026. I think Odyssey and Spider-Man are my 1-2s.
Wow.
Pretty locked and loaded for 26.
Awesome stuff, Mark. Have a great week, and we'll chat next week, buddy.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. One last thing on my way out. Zay Flowers is not better than Garrett Wilson. I do not know what the Baltimore Ravens are doing.
All right. Oh, Maddie heard that.
Hear that, Maddie?
Yeah, he's already fired up. That's Majeau Knows with Mark Majeau. And we got to get out. Hour 2, screw it, let's do it. We got a new segment coming up next. Mix it up. We're going to have some fun there as well in the Screw It, Let's Do It parlay. Don't go anywhere. EST Afternoons. Joaquin, Gage, Hernan Salas, and Zach Kubusch.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
It's always cool when you have a home and an away, and because the second half of it is really interesting to see how they adjust, and it'll be interesting to see what Saskatchewan decides to do if they keep trying to load the box and Derek Fajardo will throw, because they did that last game and Fajardo answered the bell. So I think that he's pretty much shown that, you know what, if you want to load the box, then I'm going to go ahead and go over the top, and that's what we saw.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Kickoff is coming. Are you in? August 15th. Elks, Argos at Play Alberta Field at Commonwealth Stadium. It's Family Day presented by Goodwill Industries of Alberta. Youth 17 and under get in free for an early afternoon contest. Conditions apply. Plus, come experience a surprise halftime that will be sure to pop. Every catch, every tackle, every touchdown. The best way to experience it is being there when it happens. Edmonton Elks. Our city, our year. Tickets and info at goelks.com/tickets.
River Cree Resort and Casino and CFCW present All Shook Up, an afternoon tribute with the King, featuring 3 of the world's best Elvis tribute artists. August 16th in the venue. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
Looking for a delicious meal without the hassle? Head to Pasta Pantry in Sherwood Park, your home of the game day meal. From handcrafted fresh pasta with rich homemade sauces to ready-to-heat family meals, Pasta Pantry brings authentic Italian flavor straight to your table. For over 30 years, Pasta Pantry has served hot, delicious comfort food made right in our kitchen. We do it fast so you can slow down. Visit Pasta Pantry in Sherwood Park today and taste the difference fresh makes. Pasta Pantry, real food, real fast, real good.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. Had a good day? It's time for happy hour. Bad day? Oof, happy hour. Boss said great job? Happy hour. Boss said let's circle back? Ugh, definitely happy hour. Got a promotion? Happy hour. Spilled coffee on your shirt 5 minutes after getting dressed? Ugh, happy hour. So whether you're celebrating or recovering, our happy hour starts at just $3.99. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
Longtime Dolphins president and CEO Tom Garfinkel is stepping down from his role to become the vice chairman of the Dolphins. Daniel Silman, son-in-law of team owner Stephen Ross, will oversee football operations moving forward. Another news, 2-time Pro Bowler Zay Flowers says inked a 4-year extension in Baltimore, becoming the 4th highest paid receiver in the NFL. In baseball, the Jays and Astros have game 2 of their set starting just after 6 o'clock. Trey Savage on the mound for Toronto. Hayden Wozniacki countering for Houston. In West Coast League action, just 2 games left in the regular season for the Riverhawks, both against the Bells out in Bellingham. First pitch just after 7:30 with EST's audio streams picking up the game in progress following the VIP Golf Show replay later tonight. From Edmonton, Canada, Slovakia hit the ice at 5 o'clock. The Helenka Gretzky Cup. Right now it's Germany and Czechia underway. After 20 minutes of play, Germany is down 3-0. And later on, we see Sweden and Switzerland duel at 3 o'clock. I'm Zachary Kubusch. That was your sports update. The second hour of EST Afternoon starts right now.
Hour 2 here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin, Gage, Hernan Salas, Zach Kubusch with you, man. That Majeau segment is a hit, man. People love it. It's great stuff. Yeah, it'll be great when you finish the bear, buddy, because it's It's a really good season. I think you'll enjoy it with the wife. For sure, coming up this hour, Justin Dunk around 2:25 from 3downnation.com just to go around the CFL. Lots of storylines to get to there. Of course, we got the Screw Let's Do a Parlay fresh off a Friday win. We're trying to put the streak to 2. Let's go. And of course, we're coming to you live from the William Huff Studios here in the west side of the city. And starting today, Joaquin, and it's going to be every day, we're going to have the Mix It Up segment for Moscal de Faveus. All right. This is this wonderful bottle here.
Yeah.
And we're going to test a little bit. Look at these little mini ones that are great. Mix It Up is brought to you by Adega de Faveus, the iconic producer of Moscatel de Faveus, one of Portugal's most celebrated fortified wines, hand-harvested grapes from the high-altitude vineyards of the Douro region. Generations of winemaking expertise blending tradition with modern precision. Available at your local liquor store. And if it isn't, ask for the Moscatel de Faveus. Please enjoy responsibly. I like saying that now. Faveus. So, Joaquin, we've tested it. We're going to test it again. Well, would you explain to our viewers what the taste is like?
It's an aperitif, right? It has that subtle, like one of those things you sip. I don't think you shoot it or anything like that. It's actually a lot of times you have these and the alcohol is overwhelming, right? So sometimes you stay, but this is way more like, I like it because it's a little bit more flavorful. There's not, I mean, it's no slouch by any means. With alcohol content, but I just find it's a way more, I'm not just saying it, enjoyable. Like we both took a sip of it and we were like hesitant at first and I go, holy smokes, that's not bad. And I didn't know, but you are supposed to have these before you have dinner. So an aperitif is what you would have before, just to balance the stomach out and get ready for a fancy meal.
Yeah, it's a before dinner drink to get you going there. Don't drink it after. It is fantastic. It is great. And like you said, if it's not at the liquor store, all you got to ask to do is ask for the Moscatel de Faveus. And it is fantastic. And we're going to mix it with different things going along here. But first, let's go. Can you open mine?
I will.
If you know, you know, man. If you know, you know. All right.
So, you can have it chilled over ice, straight. We just had these in the freezer a little bit, so a little bit chilled. But
you could have it neat.
Yeah.
You could have it, you can add a soda water. That is fantastic.
That's good. That's really good, actually.
It's really good. Now, it does have a bit of a kick.
Yeah.
It does. And that's why, and usually these drinks are served like an ounce.
Yeah.
Yeah. On ice or neat, and you have it before dinner. I mean, our nasties, you guys are all bougie.
These are great.
But it's
unfortunately you can't get the little bottles. You can't get them, which are really fantastic.
But this is the same thing.
Same exact thing.
This is the same thing, and it is absolutely delicious. Now, when we talked to the gentleman, he shared with us that you can mix this.
Yeah.
Right? Soda water. You can try different sodas or like what are those? Like a flavored soda water. Like
I used just one of our Bublés and tried it.
Yeah.
And it was great. Right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to test it and find out which suits it best, or our taste buds best having this. So
I love pre-dinner drinks.
Yeah. Me too.
It's better
I love drinking before dinner.
Because you know what? It soothes your stomach. It gets you ready. It's not bloating, right? Like a pint would be.
Yeah, yeah. This is great.
Yeah, it is absolutely fantastic.
It's delicious, actually.
And you know what? For the winner of the Who Dis that starts tomorrow, we might include some of these. Look at that, eh?
That's good.
Why not? But the tiny bottles are pretty cool. He brought us a case of these, so we'll be trying them quite a bit, actually. So weekly, what we're going to do is going forward, or it's a mix it up segment. So we're going to have a topic, mix it up. But then every week we're going to try a different way.
Yeah.
So we'll try it neat. We'll try it with soda. We'll try it maybe with a lemon wedge. We'll try it with maybe an orange wedge or something like that. So
this was just in the freezer, chilled glass.
Yeah.
It was chilled.
It was delicious.
And it was great.
It was absolutely delicious. It is Moscatel de Caballos. Okay, I'll put it in the chat there. If you have any questions, just DM me on Twitter or email me at hernan@edmontonsportstalk.com. I'll send you all the info. Again, if it's not available at your liquor store, all you have to do is ask for it. So I'll put the name in the chat here as well. Kub, feel free to have one as well. Of course, anyone can have one here. But it's really delicious and very happy to have them on board here with us. Portuguese.
Yeah.
Portuguese drink. So if you've had Portuguese wine, their food is absolutely fantastic, and this is no different. This is great stuff. Really enjoying it, and very happy they're on board with us and on EST Afternoons.
Another great partner.
Another great. Hey, we get to sip a little. So.
Yeah, so that's always nice to have.
It is very refreshing, though. Very, very refreshing.
Have you ever I've never really had an aperitif before.
I've had a few in Chile because they're big on aperitifs, and then the after dinner drink, which is usually a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
They have certain liqueurs they make, but in Chile too, a lot of it is they'll serve you a brandy, right? Brandy's usually served warm, just because it helps you. They say it helps you digest and helps your stomach and all that.
Sure.
but it's true because here in North America, it is a thing. I've seen people do it, but it's not common. If you go to South America, everybody's doing it.
Yeah. I remember being in parts of Europe, you didn't even order it, but you were there. It would come.
Yeah.
Right. It would just, here you go.
It is. So this week's Mix It Up is Toronto Blue Jays mixing it up, my friend. Last in the East. So I asked Maddie this on the Hangout. I want to ask you. So last year, incredible run. Got hot in August. Unbelievable run until that last game. Heartbreaking for sure. The year before, they were dead last in the AL East. This year, they're last in the AL East. Are the Toronto Blue Jays closer to that team we saw last year or last place team that we've seen in 2 of the last 3 years?
Look, my baseball knowledge isn't awesome, but reading what a lot of people have been saying about the trades is it's not a lot coming back. They're prospects, a lot of question marks. So going by the pundits in MLB, I would say that they're closer to trying to rebuild this thing than getting back to what we saw last year, which was a magical baseball team and a magical run.
Well, and that's the issue because I like Sid Sixero, who's everybody knows him from The Score and all those shows. He went off saying, why are you trading your number 2 prospect in the organization at this point where you're not what are you doing? But a lot of people are saying it's a hybrid trade deadline because they brought in some quality pitchers, guys that could help this team. But they also got rid of Gossman, one of their best pitcher. Varsho was a really good player for them last year in the playoffs, but he's been not very good this year. Hoffman was their closer last year, struggled this year. Prospects, like I said, exchange both ways. Don't know. I don't know how good the prospects are the Jays acquired, but I feel like Adkins is looking at this team and saying, guys, maybe it's a World Series hangover that we didn't win. We dealt with a lot of injuries. So I don't want to sell off everybody, and I want to maybe add some pieces here and then see if we can run it back next year and have a better season.
I don't mind a GM doing that.
Yeah.
Instead of just starting from scratch again. And knowing what it's tough because I don't know. Have you seen what these guys are saying about playing in Toronto?
They love it, man.
They're they didn't want to leave, but they understand the business of baseball and trade deadline in baseball. I think it's different than any other league just because usually by the trade deadline, the teams that are out of it are way out of it. There's no chance. And so you see them unloading and getting ready for the following season and getting rid of fan favorites essentially. So, I was all in this year until game 5. And they never got it together. There was tons of injuries and maybe that's it. And so maybe they see something within that team that's there that maybe they can get back to being a way more competitive next year.
Yeah, and a lot of guys having off. Like, look at Vladdy, man. Like what's going on there?
Has he hit a home run at home yet?
I think he did finally. Oh, did he? No, I think he was close. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. I mean, listen, they still got a month here to turn their what around. They're only 4 points back out of a wild card spot, but they got to get going here.
Yeah,
they have to get going. They have to put a win streak together. So I don't mind what the Jays did. Like Joaquin just said, why blow it up? You're having one bad year after a World Series appearance. Mm-hmm. Now, next year, if it's the same thing, then you have to start looking at, okay, maybe this is not going to work. Maybe I got to move this guy. But I don't mind him kind of doing the hybrid trade deadline. He added and he got rid of some quality players, but he also added and the number 2 prospect in the J system, sure, that's probably going to hurt. But Atkins, he went along and just went with it and did it. So, and it's a good point because everybody's talking about a potential lockout coming. That doesn't help the Blue Jays because the Blue Jays have a lot of money.
Yeah.
They can spend.
But they got to stop these super teams. Like, I never thought I would say this being a former player. Like, I remember when there was such a taboo word with in NHLPA meetings was salary cap. And, you'd have get-togethers through the year and they were thinking, we don't want a cap, but then it was coming. You knew it was coming.
Yeah.
And so I remember the one meeting they were talking about and Todd Marchant was talking and he actually said some intelligent things. He goes, guys, some of you guys are young, no families, but things will change in a year or two. If you do, all of a sudden you're married, there's kids involved, and then you're looking at your longevity, how much money you're making, and it's a short window to make it. And I was so young and dumb. I'm like, play this game forever. So, but and it really affects the league average salary guy, right? Yeah. That's where it hits hard the most. So, but wouldn't you rather see, instead of the usual suspects every single year in the World Series and have other competitive teams? Maybe fuller ballparks because your teams are all in it and it's close instead of teams pulling away at game 80 or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Like some teams are out by June.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous. And you know who would sign with the Dodgers if he was a baseball player?
Dusty?
LeBron James. Super team specialist.
Dusty, LeBron, same.
All right.
I did see a way to finally squash the GOAT debate.
Oh.
This would be amazing. On a pay-per-view would be LeBron versus MJ in 18 holes of golf.
Oh, that'd be good too. Yeah, for sure. All right, that's the Mix It Up segment brought to you by Adega de Favaiush, the iconic producer of Moscatel de Favaiush. And this is the bottle right here. Any more questions, just send them to the nasty chat or send them to the inbox 780-218-9999. That's the River Cree inbox as well. Or hit me up, Hernan at EdmontonSportsTalk.com. It's a great aperitif drink. It is absolutely fantastic. And we'll be rolling along with the Mix It Up segment here every day on EST afternoons. And quickly, for all you CFL fantasy fanatics, Nathan Rourke is practicing with the BC Lions. That's good news ahead of their game this week. And to talk all things CFL next from 3downnation.com, Justin Dunk joins us here on EST afternoons.
Longtime Dolphins president and CEO Tom Garfinkel is stepping down from his role to become the vice chairman of the Dolphins. Daniel Silman, son-in-law of team owner Stephen Ross, will oversee football operations moving forward. In other news, two-time Pro Bowler Zay Flowers has signed a 4-year extension with the Ravens, becoming the 4th highest paid receiver in the league. Into baseball, the Jays and Astros have Game 2 of their set starting just after 6 o'clock. Trey Savage on the bump for Toronto. Hayden Wozniacki countering there for Houston. West Coast League action, just 2 games left in the regular season for the Riverhawks, both against the Bells. First pitch at 7:30 with EST's audio streams picking up the game following the replay of the VIP Golf Show. From Edmonton, Canada, Slovakia hit the ice at 5 o'clock in the Hlinka Gretzky Cup. Right now, Germany and Czechia are underway midway through the contest. Czechia with a 5-goal cushion. Later on, we'll see Sweden and Switzerland drop the puck at 3 o'clock. Justin Dunk from 3 Down Nation on the other side of the break here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubusch, keeping you up to date.
Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation with options for every style and budget. Open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
River Cree Resort and Casino and CFCW present All Shook Up, an afternoon tribute with the King, featuring 3 of the world's best Elvis tribute artists. August 16th in the venue. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
Ready to raise the stakes? At Play Alberta, bigger bets and buy-ins are now available for nearly all live dealer games. From blackjack to baccarat, your favorite tables are waiting to deal you in. Whether you're kicking back at home or looking for some fun on the go, now's your chance to enhance your Play Alberta experience with new elevated stakes. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Hernan Salas, Joaquin, Gage, Zach, Kubusch with you. All our guests are brought to you by Oil Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team. Fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's a game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. Just ahead of Justin Dunk from 3downnation.com. So much to get to, so much news around the CFL, injuries, players being released. And we have another great week of CFL action. Calgary, Toronto kick things off on Thursday, followed by Ottawa at Sask. Your Edmonton Elks are in Montreal Saturday at 1 p.m. So the Green and Gold kickoff show will be at noon with Matthew Wanick and Jay Milne. And then to close out the week 10 in the CFL, BC host Hamilton, and we just talked about it. Nathan Rourke looked like he's practicing with BC, so that is great news for Lions fans. And we're ready to bring in Justin Dunk from 3downnation.com. Joins us now here on EST Afternoons. Justin, let's start it off, I guess. First of all, thank you for joining us. But the news out of BC that Rourke is on the field and is practicing. Caden Salters was just fine in his first appearance, rushing for 160 yards. But this is a welcome by the BC Lions and their fans, isn't it?
It definitely is. And I can tell you our JC Abbott from 3downnation.com is out there at practice, and he's relayed to me that Rourke has taken all the first team reps. So you and I and your audience know what that means.
Justin, so much to get to. We'll get to the Elks Riders, but I want to start with Gino Lewis being released over the long weekend by the Ottawa REDBLACKS, 0-7. And listen, it doesn't fall all on Gino, of course. Lots of issues there with that team, but an older guy now, still making pretty good money, and the production's just not there. It was just strictly that business decision that we're going to move on and maybe try a younger guy.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. When you get to 0-7, as much as you're probably not going to say it publicly if you're Ryan Dinwiddie, the head coach and general manager, there's never been a team in the CFL that's made the playoffs after going 0-7. Now, fellas,
yes,
that might change in 2027 and going forward, but under the current format, I don't see the Ottawa REDBLACKS flipping the script here. And JC Abbott and I actually talked about this on the 3 Down Nation podcast. We were joking about it, of course, and ripping off 11 wins and perhaps having a home playoff game. I don't think it's going to happen. So when you look at the totality of the move, yes, there is a savings there because Gino Lewis is a veteran who is making, I think it was around $200,000, if not more than that, this year. So if you let him go before that 9th game, the back part of his contract doesn't become guaranteed. So you get some savings there. You can look at some new players. Benjamin Victor is a guy that seems to be the player that they would like to get the next look at receiver because he was called up from the practice roster. That name obviously familiar for your audience in Edmonton. So I think that's more about what this signals, is that Ottawa is taking a look at some players and a view to next season, even though they're not going to say that publicly.
Justin, Elks lose a heartbreaker to Saskatchewan. Really good series of a home-and-home matchup. What was your overall impression of the Elks game? And our colleague Reed Wilkins called this weeks ago that it was going to be away wins for both teams, which was surprising to me. But what was your overall take from last game?
Shout out, Reed. That's a great prediction. You probably made some people some money, fellas.
I know. I should have done something.
Should probably listen to Reed at some point. But, I think overall, when you look at specifically this game, I thought what Cody Fajardo said post-game, and he's been so refreshingly honest here in the sort of later years of his career, let's say. I still think he has a lot of good football in front of him, but he's a veteran now, so he has a good read on these situations, and he felt like some of the younger players pressed too much. The penalties were an obvious issue, and as much as there's a passion there, I felt like the real turning point was when Noah Taylor gets kicked out of the game for pulling an NBA-style flop. Some people might say it's a LeBron James-style flop, whatever you want to call it. And then Mark Killam takes a bench penalty. Now, I understand wanting to get your point across there and feeling like that was a soft call to have a key, rotational pass rusher and special teamer be kicked out of the game. But those are the types of things I think that championship teams don't do. Right? They just accept what's been called and they moved on. Now, I'm not saying that that's to the detriment of Mark Killam, because I think that his enthusiasm is one of the main drivers behind this turnaround for the team. But I just looked at that situation and thought, okay, I've seen over the years with Corey Mace, with the Saskatchewan Roughriders, up close and personal, that he sort of just rolls with the punches, right? He doesn't get too emotional on the sidelines, and I'm not saying emotion is necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes you got to harness it. So to me, that was a real key moment, but then there was obviously some penalties late in the fourth quarter that hurt this team, and I thought that was what ultimately kept them from a win.
Justin Dunk from 3downnation.com joining us here on EST Afternoons. You know what? An interesting stat that our gentlemen from the pre- and post-game shows for the Elks brought up after that game. In the last 3 games, Justin, Leak and Rankin have gone for only 90 yards rushing in the 3 games. Is this a case of them getting figured out? Is it the running game too conservative? Like, what are you seeing here? Because those numbers are mind-boggling for Rankin and Leak.
Definitely beyond or below, what we're used to seeing from those guys. But I think it's a case of, especially with Saskatchewan, right? They're going to say, beat us with somebody else other than Justin Rankin and Javon Leak. Because the Riders have seen Javon Leak almost beat them single-handedly, back when Tre Ford was there, right? And they rolled it up on them at Mosaic Stadium. So I think that's going to be the recipe going forward if you're a defense coming in, and BC did this to the Elks as well. Yeah. We're going to do our best to stuff Justin Rankin and Javon Leak in that run game and see if those receivers can consistently make plays. Now, Austin Mack has shown that he can do that. I think TJ Luther looks like a good, young, up-and-coming receiver. Keon Julian Grant has flashed, but to me, that seems to be how defenses are approaching Edmonton's offense at the moment.
Justin, the one thing that also you noticed from this last game was the amount of times that the camera actually showed the stadium and the butts and seats and how great it looked. Our own Dustin Nielsen talking about the atmosphere in Commonwealth Stadium. How much do you put it? To me, it did look like the Elks were a little bit overzealous. The discipline kind of wasn't there. How much equated to that is the amount of extra fans they had in the building and maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Whereas, I mean, you have the Roughriders that are kind of used to having tons of people in the stadium and can deal with those situations maybe a little bit more or have more experience with it.
That could be part of it. You know, there was a lot of talk going into the game about playing in that type of a setting, and some people would reference like some of the American NCAA guys or the Canadians that played in the NCAA playing at big packed stadiums. But I think when you're a professional, when you combine the increased atmosphere, and no, it's not like 70, 80, 90, 100,000 fans like some of these guys played in front of it in the NCAA, but it's a different atmosphere because now you're a professional, you're playing essentially the 1% of the 1%, and you're not playing, with all due respect, the Ottawa REDBLACKS. You're playing the defending Grey Cup champion Saskatchewan Roughriders, whose quarterback's personal motto is don't flinch. Like Trevor Harris doesn't really get rattled. So I think partially that could have affected the Elks. It didn't necessarily really seem like their emotions were too out of control, other than the one point that I made there with Taylor flopping and then, you know, Killam taking the bench penalty. So I think actually this group seems like they're ready to win. They're ready to compete. They're right there with Saskatchewan in terms of competing for the West Division and being a Grey Cup contender.
Justin, watching Hamilton over the weekend, Tre Ford pulled a weird pull because it was right before the half for Harrison Frost, and then the fumble. We all know what happened. They couldn't get anything going on offense with either guy. Is this Harrison Frost time now in Hamilton? And is this kind of I don't want to be dramatic and say the last we see of Tre Ford as a starter, but we're probably not going to see him start many games down the road here.
I think we got to see, like Scott Milanovic admitted post-game that he doesn't know who their starting quarterback is going to be moving forward. And I think the point that Milanovic was trying to make, and let's remember, Bo Levi Mitchell was benched early in his time with Scott Milanovic. And then look what he's done, right? So I don't think we should necessarily jump to conclusions. I could see, you know, where you're going with that, Hernan, or where people would be going with that. But the point to me that Milanovic was trying to make is, Tre, I'm willing to work with you in terms of your style, but you can't put the ball in harm's way. Like, you can't be trying to jump over dudes who are standing straight up and have the ball ripped out. If you're going to scramble, you better protect that darn thing. So I think that's the point that he was trying to make. And I think that there needs to be also, you know, a little bit of grace given to Tre Ford, because this is his first year in a complex offense, as much as Scott Milanovic is going to try to tone it down for him. So, you know, if it were me, I think I'd want to give Tre Ford a little bit longer run here. But I thought the pull was weird, Hernan, because of the timing, but also if you're going to let Tre kind of evolve in this position of being the QB1, have you rattled his confidence now by pulling him from that football game? Open question.
Yeah, no, it's, and I know he said after the game he didn't want to pile on. He said, he goes, you know, he's a young guy still learning the way, but I just found that poll very, very interesting. And I don't know, I was talking with a colleague here on another show, and we were like, where do they go with these three guys? Like, who would you start?
I'd roll with Ford still. Okay. You know, I'd try to drive it home that you can't turn the football over. And if you're outside the pocket, it goes for the same thing. You have to protect the football. And if you do it again, you might find yourself on the bench. I think that's what Milanovic is trying to get through. Let's remember, guys, Milanovic was being hard on Bo Levi Mitchell for throwing interceptions in practice. We're talking about practice, guys. Okay? Practice interceptions. That's how much he hates turning the football over. And if you're going to start Harrison Frost, well, shoot, he fumbled the ball and he threw a pick six. And he doesn't give you that off-schedule ability. So if it were me, I'd be rolling Tre Ford out there. That's not with any intel or anything like that. It's just I think he gives you a better opportunity to win with what he can do outside the pocket.
And Justin, a lot of our listeners and viewers want to know any insight or any thoughts on where Geno Lewis might land, if there's any teams that would be interested.
Yeah, we talked about this on the 3 Down pod too. And, you know, I know some teams have reached out, but I get the sense that it could be a couple of things, either waiting for an injury to happen or, you know, and this is, again, without any intel, this is just my own analysis. When I look at a team like the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, they don't necessarily have a receiver like Geno Lewis who can go up and win a 50-50 ball, right? They got Nick Dembski, who's really good in the slot, doesn't have the size of a Geno Lewis. Tim White has that speed as well. So I think that's a possible fit there, but I don't know if his persona kind of fits with Tommy Condell, Mike O'Shea, and the rest, because it's FIFO over there in Winnipeg. I don't want to swear on air. So to me, that could make some sense, but I think you're going to have to kind of be patient here if you're Gino Lewis to see where you get in.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Another great week of games ahead, Justin. Thank you for taking some time. Enjoy week 10.
Thanks for having me on, fellas.
All right, Justin Donk from 3downnation.com joining us there. Yeah, it might be a little bit of a waiting game for Gino. And that's interesting about Tre. Like, do you go back to him? It was a weird pull. Like, you pulled him right before the half.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then Frost comes in and fumbles. Our boy YouTube Trev sent at him.
Oh, nice. Trev sending feet pics.
It's on Twitter, so
maybe monetize that stuff, buddy.
Oh, buddy, look at those legs, man.
Yeah,
gotta run a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe get on that calf machine at the gym.
That was great stuff as always. All right, Joaquin. Screw it, let's do it, man.
All right.
That's coming up. River Cree Inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Enjoy their prime rib special, just $21.99, available 7 days a week from 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Not available on show nights. Gage is excited because he's watching Spider-Man tonight. 9 o'clock?
Yeah, it's a late one, but I got stuff to do after.
Popcorn and beer?
No beer.
No? Pop?
Just a water.
Just a water? Popcorn?
My son, well, he likes to get the, what did he have? He ordered a bunch of stuff last time. Chicken sandwich and
all
out. What?
All out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's no slouch.
See, when I go, I only like popcorn or I get like the fake nachos.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I mean, popcorn's great, you know.
Maybe candy.
I smuggle candy in. Whatever has what I want.
Yeah.
I like the red bag M&Ms. They're the peanut butter ones.
Yeah.
They're the best.
They never have them.
No.
They only have the originals, the orange, the yellow and brown.
And then you pour those into the popcorn.
Oh.
So then you're eating popcorn, and once in a while you get this nice, tasty treat.
You know what's a power move? Put hot sauce on your popcorn.
It's the reason why you spend most time in the bathroom.
Screw it, let's do it. We close it out. We get you ready for the Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Mano. Of course, they'll have Mark Killam on, head coach of your Edmonton Elks. And if you missed it, Nathan Rourke taking first team reps. So I'll be dropping Caden Salter from our team.
Yes, good.
Hey, we lost in fantasy, but we went up against Davis Alexander and Tyson Philpott.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do, bro? We're back to close it out here on EST Afternoons.
Two-time Pro Bowler Zay Flowers has signed a 4-year extension in Baltimore, becoming the fourth highest paid receiver in the NFL. And to the CFL, Nathan Rourke, starting quarterback for the BC Lions, was taking first team reps day one of practice ahead of their Week 10 tilt this Saturday against the Tiger Cats. To baseball, the Jays and Astros have Game 2 there, set starting just after 6 o'clock. Trey Savage on the bump for Toronto. Hayden Wozniacki countering for Houston. In West Coast League action, just 2 games left in the regular season for the Riverhawks. They're pushed towards a playoff spot. Both games will be against the Bells. First pitch tonight just after 7:30 with EST's audio streams joining the game in progress following the VIP Golf Show. From Edmonton, Canada, Slovakia hit the ice at 5 o'clock for more Hlinka Gretzky Cup action underway. It's Germany and Czechia. At the end of the second period, Czechia with a 6-1 advantage. Later on, we'll see Sweden and Switzerland drop the puck at 3 o'clock. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated since 1993. They're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. Windsor Plywood Leduc, they're the experts you need to know. The Screw Let's Do It parlay up next. Ford Play Alberta. I'm Zachary Kubusch, keeping you up to date.
Our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
I know I've been crowding you lately. I want to give you your space.
Who are you talking to?
Our basement.
Need extra space at home? Get it back with Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
It's the weekend. The sun is out, and everyone, yes, even the kids, are bored. Bring them to the Canadian Brewhouse. Our patios have games to keep the whole family going. Rooftop views, real turf to run around on, and misters for when the summer gets serious. Oh, and we've still got the game on. Always. All day, all weekend, all summer. The Canadian Brewhouse. Canada's best patios.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Final segment here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin, Hernan, Zachary, Kubusch with you. Denis Shapovalov has retired from his match due to injury. No bueno. Hey, don't miss the Edmonton Riverhawks Community Foundation Field of Dreams Festival, August 22nd at Remax Field. Hear stories from former Blue Jay and Edmonton Trapper Devon White. Try your luck in the batting cage and learn how to throw a curveball from the pros. Proceeds from the festival go towards helping more local kids play the game they love. And let's get to the screw. Let's do a parlay for Play Alberta. When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back in supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more.
Screw it, let's do it, no delay. Let's take a risk today. No sense being safe. We need a huge payday.
And if you have a song for a Hall of Four AI, nice and short, send it to Hernan at EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Maybe it can be the hit. Can't pay you, though, right? You can't pay.
This is all pro bono.
Pro bono work. Let's get to it, boys. I mean, MLB action. That's about it, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm probably just going to stick to a money line here.
And me as well, buddy.
Okay, what are you taking?
I'm just going to take the Jays to win.
Oh, okay. You Savage on the mound?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like where you're going. I like where your head's
positive.
I like it. I like it a lot. Coob.
Yeah, 6:05 Dodgers, Cubs, Scooble starting for the Dodgers. I'm going to take them on the spread on good old Play Alberta. They're set at -1.5. That's -118. I'll take the Dodgers on the spread against the Cubs.
The Dodgers, eh?
The Dodgers.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what to do, boys. Let me quickly look. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I just want to see who's due. Is anyone due?
They don't have Benny's Chell game on.
Right, Benny at night. Yeah, he's 499-0.
He's playing the number 1 guy tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Stream
Can we get odds on that?
6 o'clock.
Okay, I'm taking the Texas Rangers money line. They've lost 6 straight. They're at home. They're going to break it tonight.
Okay, all right.
So Blue Jays money line, Rangers money line, Dodgers to cover. It's going to be around 4 or 5 to 1. That's not bad.
Yeah.
There
We're not going crazy here.
No, we're keeping it. We're staying humble
We're trying
after
to
a big
start
win.
a streak.
Damn straight we are.
Yeah.
It's National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. Treat yourself to one.
Okay.
With milk?
Sure. It's also National Night Out Day. Treat yourself to one of those.
Hey.
Night out.
Like go out.
Well, he's having
I'm
a night
going
out.
with my son.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So am I. I'm watching that movie too.
I'm going for a run, boys.
So you're going out?
Night out.
I'll be running in Beaumont. So if you see me, honk.
Oh, really? Where do you run in Boone? Oh, do you go up that big hill?
I gotta go see the folks.
Do you go?
You run up and down that hill?
Yeah.
I'll avoid it. No, we'll
The
see.
long way around. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a short run. I couldn't get up in the morning, bro. So like, by the time I get home from Beaumont, it's too late. So I'm just gonna run while I'm there. Hollow Man opened in theaters today in 2000.
Jason Bacon?
Kevin Bacon?
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
His brother, I was thinking of.
I've never seen it.
No? It's pretty funny.
Coyote Ugly opened in theaters today. In
Oh, that was a
2000.
big one. There was a bar that opened up in Vancouver called Coyote.
Yeah. Prince's Purple Rain soundtrack hit #1 on the Billboard 200 today in 1984, beginning a remarkable 24-week run.
Wow.
And Sylvester Stallone's prison thriller Lockup opened in theaters today in 1989. I never heard of this movie.
What?
Yeah.
Lockup? It's great.
Might have to watch it tonight.
What happens? Oh, Donald Sutherland, I think, is the warden. And
yeah, I don't think I've seen this.
He gets Sly is supposed to get out, but he gets transferred at the last minute back to Donald Sutherland's maximum security prison because Sly showed him up and he was treating inmates improper, I guess. So, and then it's just Sly trying to navigate life in a maximum security prison.
6.4 out of 10 on IMDb.
Oh, it's a
on
terrible
Crave.
movie, but it's worth the watch.
Oh.
Because I think they fix a car, and one of the young kids takes it out into the yard, and then, of course, they beat him up, and Sly's all mad.
Did you ever see Cobra with Stallone?
One of the greatest movies of all time.
He looks damn cool in that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're the disease, and I'm the cure.
Let's see. It's also on Crave.
Cobra?
It only got 21 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, yeah. It's really, I mean, talk about cheese.
So I'm 3/4 of the way through Dark Knight.
That's it?
Well, because I was tired and I couldn't finish it. I will say this about those. They all have an element of cheesy.
There's no cheese in that at all.
Heath Ledger's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Like what a performance.
It's unreal. Very disturbing.
So far, good, not great. But I haven't hit the best part, right? So
it's all the best part. When that motorcycle comes out?
I don't think I've seen that yet.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm not like Trev saying it's a terrible movie. I'm just saying it's good. Like it's probably one I would never watch again.
Oh, it's great.
Christian Bale's good.
He's great. Alfred's good.
Alfred.
Morgan Freeman's good.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman's in it.
Yeah.
He's in that movie?
Oh, yeah.
I might just watch it for Freeman.
He's in all of them.
True. Name a movie he isn't in.
I liked him in Lucy. You ever see Lucy?
Lucy. No.
You've never seen Lucy?
No.
It's with Scarlett Johansson.
No.
You should watch it. It's good.
I saw the dink on...
We'll talk about this after.
No, it's about pickleball.
Oh, okay.
On Apple.
Is it good?
I had some good laughs. Because there's I think he's a Chinese comedian
Yeah.
He's in the movie. He's freaking hilarious.
really?
Yeah.
You know what I watched a bit of is 72 Hours with Kevin Hart.
Oh.
And it's with some of the cast of Saturday Night Live with it's
Marcelo.
Yeah, I watched it's a little funny.
Yeah. Yeah. No, watch The Dink. You'll laugh.
All right.
It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, you know what you're watching.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to watch an Oscar worthy.
It's tough.
It's no Odyssey, I'll tell you that much.
When you measure every movie now up against the Odyssey, it's tough sledding.
It's incredibly tough. All right, that does it for us. Big shout out to Mark Majeau. Big shout out to Justin Dunk from 3downnation.com. Of course, Mark Majeau's MCTV podcast. Follow them on Twitter. He has all his updates there. Of course, they're friends of EST as well. Tomorrow we got Hernan's World. We got Mix It Up. We got Who Dis. We got the Hall of Four. We got lots to get to. Canada playing today in the Olinka and tomorrow. Slovakia today, Sweden tomorrow. I think that's what Kub was saying in his sports update. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't go anywhere. Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne coming up with a loaded show. They'll take you right up until 6. For Joaquin, Kub, I'm Hernan saying thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Chowders.